is that it is DnD Roguelike meets Yahtzee. And let's do hard. I just unlocked unfair, but let's do hard. We have these 5 classes, right? Let's down the volume just a little bit on the sound effects. Um, you always have an orange class, yellow class, gray, red, and blue. Blue is usually centered around mage or warlock. Red is your healer, and gray is your protector. Yellow is your damage dealer, fighter, and orange is typically kind of like thief or rogue adjacent. But as you go on through multiple fights, you get to choose a whole nother, like, it's called a class or another die. I don't know exactly the terminology you want to stick with, but what it will do is that it replaces the name and max HP of said colored character, right? And that character that comes, uh, that character that you can choose from has a different die, right? So this one for the thief has a bow, which is range damage. This lower number in the bottom right indicates how much it's counting for. So it's 2 damage. Same as this one. This is 2 damage physically. And these X's don't produce any value. Now I'll similarly note that each character's die or dice are different, or individual dice. I guess I don't know. So this is shield. You can either shield yourself. You can choose to shield the ally. You can also choose which enemy you want to be dealing damage in, as long as it's applicable. But there's several other keywords like 15 times 2 if you have full HP. You can only attack a target that has the most HP. There's healing, and then probably lastly, there is mana, which you use to expend spells and whatnot. But then there'll be other different sides of dice. Like for instance, this particularly unique to student and some other um, characters we can see in the future. Target hero can use their dice again. So once you've rolled and used that expended die, you get to then select this one, and that other character can use it again. So it's great for little combos. The X's here actually produce nothing. So what we'll do is that you start off with a roll, and then you have the opportunity of 2 rerolls. Just like in Yahtzee, you can collect certain dice already if you either like that value or want to settle on that value. And then you can re-roll the remaining dice. So it's very interesting. Here in hard mode, you have to choose a curse, kind of just like ascension levels in Slay the Spire. So this would be -1 reroll, which I do not like at all. Being able to reroll is a huge part of the game, in my opinion, especially because there are other things with other classes that benefit from just rolling, not even what you might come up with. Heavy weapon. All heroes add heavy to all damage sides. Target must have the most HP. That's really bad, just having to make sure your damage goes into a certain character. Add a goblin to each fight. I don't like that. I think I will take tower. I played on this curse um, the other day, and I felt like it was very fine. So it's gonna be against bosses where this comes up, but I think the fact that we'll be able to scale nicely in some other fights, just like hallway fights, um, should be easier. And by the time we get to bosses, hopefully we're dealing enough combo damage or finding a way to negate it. So here at the bottom is our spells. You can only conserve 3 mana onto the next turn. So if you have 4 mana, you should spend at least 1, so that way 1's not wasted. And before I get into this turn, I hear my dog barking. Let me get him. Again, like I said, I've heard coyotes recently, so I'm going to have to be getting up down a few times if I can let them in and out frequently. Oh my god, my dog is doing the thing where he barks to come in, and then you go to him, and then he's like, "Psych! I just wanted you to feel like a fool," and then he runs away. So I might be playing this game a little bit. I'm not enjoying it as he's barking right now. So we'll take 2 block. Yeah, big face palm. I like the 1 mana from Mystic, and these since we have X's here, we're just gonna re-roll. I like this. You can do better than 1 shield, right? You certainly can. Okay, that's unfortunate. So we're going to be attacking Boar here. This little icon right here, this HP must be removed individually. So you can't just, um, like OTK, can't kill in 1 turn against Boar. And then this is an archer. They're in the back row, so all physical attacks have to go through Boar first, and then you can just physically attack archer unless you have ranged damage. Then you can take out archer. Let's gather our mana, which you do just by clicking. I'm gonna block for our mystic. Deal some damage to Boar. First does 2 damage. Gain 1 reroll in the future. I don't like that. I'd rather just deal my damage. I mean, that could be good, but when we're not really doing anything too exciting right now, let's just make sure we're on pace. We can do that. Let's do that, because this could be another 2 damage. I need 1 more source of damage. Okay, I didn't get it. That's nice. um, we're going here. We're going to save our student. Oh, also, I'd like to mention, if your character dies, they will come back next fight at half HP. Otherwise, after each fight, they're fully healed. They're not absolutely gone forever, but they are gone for the fight unless you have some res mechanics. We can preserve this to energy, so let's do that. Yeah, it really isn't that bad. Now, I've only been playing on, or the furthest I've played is hard, so I wonder if unfair might be a difference in that aspect. Okay. Okay. So we're just gonna attack here, deal damage, and attack the archer. Great. Now, here is our chance to select a better character. Soldier and fighter here. Soldier is just strictly better if that's what we want. And then we could do seer over student. We get 1 less X effectively. But what the seer does is, oh, I love mana growth. Poison damage. Unfair can be pretty ridiculous. I remember you were saying the other day that it's sometimes like just dumb at times. Hmm. I don't care for the spell that comes with Seer. We would lose Slice. I like AoE at times. I really like the mana though. And the poison. I think I'll take the Seer. Student is kind of awkward. I mean, like, it really doesn't do much. Unless your other classes particularly do something, which we aren't really doing so much. So, onward. Hmm. I'd like to try to kill a wolf. Take the 3 mana. I'll settle with 1 damage. Okay, that's a pretty good pickup. Yeah. I think I will take the damage into Rat. Actually, B 1996. Hope you're doing well. Oh, sorry, I do not have exclamation mark giveaway set up. Giveaways will be set at the interchange of games. We just had one, and we have 2 left remaining. I could actually set a command for that, but hope you're doing well. We are in the middle of our 12-hour stream, 4 hours in, and our turn. Doing some Amazon gift cards. Do the 2 damage, do the 2 shields. Ooh, that's a good roll. Actually, that's more than fine. Let's protect our fighter by killing the rat. Heal, protect our seer. Gain some energy. And we're only 2 damage away. So also this will pop up. The wolf is trying to flee. Will you let them escape? It literally means nothing. Um, whether they flee or don't. So we'll just let them. And here we can choose an item which we can add to specific characters of our dice or their individual die. You really like playing Masir? I love the mana burst. And then also anything with growth is typically fun, but particularly mana growth is really cool. Set max HP to 6. I feel like that's really limiting. Place the left side with shield 4. How do I like shield 4? Again, I'm having problems where I want to open my phone and then um, it's not recognizing what time excuse me, it's not recognizing my face. What time is the giveaway? I'm sorry, Ashley, but I don't have a set time for what it is. It's just between games when I swap. Buckle. Isn't this just strictly better here? Phone says imposter. Yeah. Um. Actually, I think I'll take the random tier 0. These are very random. Ooh, place the 2 right sides with 2 damage. We could do it on fighter to where that way fighter is always going to deal some damage, and 66% of the time deals 2 damage. Or we could with buckle just to make it outright better, removing the X's. Do we want consistent damage, or do we want always a good roll of at least a value 2 from buckle? I kind of like it on buckle. Yeah. Mana growth. Null can be tricky. Reduce damage taken from spells and dice by 1, especially when all your attacks are dealing 2. You're basically having to attack twice, right? Let's try to roll and get the extra bit of damage. Ooh, we do. What do you do then? 2 damage to the topmost enemy. Okay. We'll just go ahead and spend burst. Okay. Okay, so we're dealing damage here already, very early. Ooh. Do I want a fighter with whirl? The cleave in AoE is so meaningful. Like, this is cute to deal 5 damage, but I like the range also. I'll just take whirl, because fighter is kind of rough. Yeah. You know, I tend to think that class is the worst class. Maybe least fun class. I don't know how to value. Excuse me, how to fairly evaluate it. This is fine, so that way we can get an AoE block. Okay. And that's okay as well. Um, gain 1 reroll. Next turn? I think I'm just going to deal the damage. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of damage being dealt. Take that again. Or at least not like a lot of burst. One more reroll? Take mana growth. This is also mana shields and heal. 3 damage. Block 2. Okay. So we just want something good from the thief. And okay, I was gonna say if we rolled 3 X's, I would have been astonished. Oh right. Choose an item. Okay, so we could maintain a slice. +1 to incoming heals. Hmm. Slice is good. I don't know how valuable we need heals right now. Heals are good in the future. We could really start taking out some like several little AoE fights with Whirl and Slice. You know, I like having more spells to spend our mana on rather than just burst and Foretell or something. Yeah. Okay. Put it on the seer, especially when these rolls just give us 3 mana right now. And we should just focus on Ogre, right? Because then Goblin will leave. We can do better than that. Yeah, I think we should just go aggro against Ogre. Still think we can do better. Okay, well, do that. Save 2, so that way the damage dealt won't be to this turn. I think that's how that works. Or the bonus that Ogre is going to be facing. Okay. Can't target that. I'm full. Okay, luckily I have this. I a wrong click. Okay, Juggler. This is exactly what I was talking about rerolls. With cantrips. Activate during rolling if it lands face up. So we'll deal a random 1 damage, and then you can even pocket it and then deal another damage. I really like cantrips. We also have the opportunity of the Herbalist. Healing Regen also heals for 1 at the end of each turn, or 2 mana. Add growth to target sides this turn. I think I'd rather just take Juggler. Okay. Especially because we have Slice and like cleave effects where we could possibly take out enemies that are on the back line. So we don't have to value range as much. So we can just get the consistent damage from Juggler rather than focusing on the bow of the thief. This is good. One of your best rolls. That's also good. I'll do that. I believe we are gonna help block on the whirl. Or no, we should just deal the damage first, right? What does yours do? 2 most to the top. Okay, so we should just do this. Wait. Do that. Okay. Ooh, that's a great roll. That's a good roll. And that's a good roll. Good. Also fine. You can be sliced. Do that then. Okay. Doing some math. +1 to all basic damage sides. That would help Juggler a lot. We could just try to roll. I mean, that's also good with Whirl for just like our cleave effects. What's this? Unholy Strength. Immune to shields. Immune to healing. +1 to the middle row. That seems very bad. Yeah, I'd rather just have wits done. I think I want it on the juggler. Tall basic damage signs? Are you not basic damage? Oh, this is basic damage. Oh, well, that's kind of crap. Well, then it's actually just better on you. Maybe I didn't want that other relic, but I might have just re-rolled for the randoms. Okay. Damn, that was kind of a miss. Like that? Let's keep this, depending on what next turn looks like. We could help block for a juggler, but I don't know. I don't like using burst for blocks that much in short fights rather than like big boss fights. So I think you can just, blast them. And if you overkill by 2, the those characters flee. So you don't have to actually knock each one down. Ooh, the vampires were really good. Shield 2, cleave, deal 1 damage, cleave. Gauge 2. I don't really like this. Uh, so you haven't picked Unholy Strength either. See, I just don't think it looks that good. I mean, you would have to have a really strong mechanic in your middle row. Maybe if you had like a vitality, or like an AoE vitality, like this. This would be actually kind of interesting then. But then you would also take. You take more damage? No, but you would gain extra mana and extra heal. So I could see it on vampire. Let's take the vampire. Vampire's good though. Continue. I realize I don't have the fact that my wife face painted me in the title anymore, and so people might be confused. I should clarify that going in the rest of the stream. Let's not do that. You can do better. All of you can do better. What the hell? I actually love poison on Slime Queen to keep on the damage. And I think we can do better here. Okay, very acceptable. I also have already cracked into the caffeine. I got a V8 Sparkling Energy. These things, phenomenal. Not jittery, not too much caffeine. Very flavorful as well. Being a law student and then my wife as a overnight nurse, we so of a product. What do we want? We just need some better rolls. That's fine. And then maybe some block. We could infuse to heal 3 characters. I think that's better than just shielding. Of course it is, right? And then block. Okay. And as mentioned, just what I was alluding to earlier, right? I like to burst shield for like boss fights. Rarely find it applicable in smaller fights when you can just be aggro and deal your damage. You're good for a seer. Can we get some non-X's from you, Juggler? You're good as like we don't even need a final click. We just need you to not be rolling X. Oh my god. 3 X's. That's what is that? Is that in 216th chance? I'm pretty sure. 1/6 times 1/6 times 1/6. Pull up the old calc. I love math, which is weird to say for most people. So I don't blame you, but I love probability. And so yes, that was in fact a 1 in 216th chance of that happening. 3 X's on a die. Fun stuff. I just love to know how unlucky I am, and so I can roll in some self pity. I want to try to take down Slime Queen as fast as possible. Okay. That's good for Cleave. Take 2 mana. Okay, I'll take that turn for sure. This is a little groovy. Imagine. Oh, I haven't changed my cam. Oh my god. I need to put it up here. So that way you can see a little bit more. Do that. All the way up? I think we'll do all the way up. There we go. Imagine being in the tavern and this comes on. Just straight banger. This is good. Love the cantrips. Yeah, why not? I like to be kind of a pacifist in this. Oh, what's this? Roll 300 crosses. Unlocks a hero. Huh. Splitting arrows. Replace the 2 right sides with 1 damage ranged cleave. It would prevent Juggler from ever missing, but then we don't. Okay, so I heard about statute the other day, Pastor Masta. Um, what's all the rave? Ooh, our seer could just be hogged up on mana. I think I love that. Range cleave, but I want to roll, so I'll take this. Wait, did it say blue heroes only? That's fine, but blue heroes only. I haven't seen that where only certain heroes. Oh no, wait, I think I've seen one with like the gray. That's fine. I love the extra mana right now. Okay, let me continue playing this game where I try to let my dog in and then he runs away and then he continues barking at my door. This is round 3, so let's see. Just one moment, please. Enjoy the ambiance of your tavern and hope you have a fine stein at your hand. I am the victor of this game that my dog and I have been playing. He finally came inside. A level 2 gray hero, so I still might be offered statue. Is it a literal statue? Be interesting. I feel like there's still several characters that I have yet to see. I mean, I probably have like 6, 7 hours in this game, maybe a little bit more. But sometimes I'll watch Northern Lion play, and I've seen characters I'll see him have characters I've never been offered or seen before. I want to kill Fnatic. Everybody wants to kill the juggler. That's a little tragic. I think this is the best roll Buckle will get. I might have to just accept juggler's gonna die, right? You unlock all the button the moment. Oh. Okay, so I know Slay Spire has that, but I didn't know this game had that. Um, yeah, I grinded Slay Spire. I mean, I've had multiple playthroughs, and I have like 2K hours in it, so you know, it is what it is. But that's interesting. I don't know. I definitely could see myself enjoying just grinding this game, but I like where that's a option where you can just unlock all. Do this. Okay, I'm fine with that. This is like one of the worst ones we could get, for at least for this fight. Do we accept Juggler is gonna die? I think we can. I think that's okay. Oh, you can disable it to resync your unlocks with your achievements. Okay, that's pretty cool. In case I feel like just give me some experimentation right now, and then I feel like okay, no, I want to go back to the grind. That's really cool. What a neat little setting. You gotta love little things like that where you're really thinking about a player. Like, what would a player want? Easy enough fight. Juggler had to take it, but Ooh, okay, so here's our gray upgrade. No statute. Hmm. What do I like here? All damage and shield. Wait, to all? I don't know. Well, I feel like the only time this really comes in play then is with Whirl if he has some AoE. This is or well, we can replace it though with this. Maybe that's better. I don't know. It's a tough choice. I feel like just blocking one, even though it's a cleave, isn't that good. Especially when we already have vitality to kind of give us some AoE heals or boost. We might just want big numbers. Okay, give me the big numbers. Yes. All basic damage side. That so you do this does get much worse, and it's only applicable to this, right? Yep. That's a shame. Place the two right sides with 2 damage. Do we do this? I feel like if it still lands on the 2 damage ones, we want to probably find something more valuable. So keeping up a 3 shield is good. I won't be able to like exert every turn, of course. So let's keep our options open. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave it blank. That's. What about this? I could just put it on you. Why aren't you benefited? Steve 101, is it who I think it is? I think it might be. Hope you're doing well. Glad you can pop in. Thank you for the follow, of course. If it is truly the Dave I'm thinking of. If you are wondering what is going on, I am facing a lost challenge, a lost bet that I thought I would achieve 30 wins in 100 runs of Slay the Spire. It is? Okay, good. Happy to see you, sir. Um, and my lost bet was that my wife would face paint me live on stream and then do a 12-hour stream. And here we are approaching hour 5 of it. We kicked it off before she left for work with her face painting me as our dog Ralph. Um, give everybody a little sample of what's going on. This is what we tried to go for, and this is what turned out. She did quite a fine job. Definitely better than I can do. Favorite aspect, again, is this little tongue hanging out. I missed the painting, unfortunately. Oh no. Um, don't worry, there will be VODs. So you can uh, uh, either go back to see it, or I will probably also individually produce it on YouTube and whatnot. So don't worry, that moment is not lost in history. Hope you're doing well, pal. It's good to see you. Hope your finals ended up just fine. Hopefully you're done. I only have patent law left, which is been an open window for iLaw, and it closes the 16th, and it's just multiple choice. So I'm not terribly concerned about it. But here we are, we're playing some Slice and Dice, a nice little indie game for our second segment of our 12-hour stream. Best way I can describe this game, if you haven't seen it, it is a roguelike D&D that meets Yahtzee, really. Very mechanically similar to Yahtzee as far as rolling and choosing options. But then, of course, each side of the die has their own keywords. Um, so, got some interesting bouts ahead of us. Not too bad. Yeah. I'm not terribly worried about it. Plus, there's slides, and there was a final exam review that was posted and whatnot. So, not concerned. By the time I finished, I think it was last Thursday, because I only had ME and as a final and healthcare law as my in-person finals. I had tech in the law, which was just a paper, and then I had trial ad, which was a final trial almost like a full month ago now. So I only had two in-person exams, not secured, which I'll be taking next semester. So it was pretty easy going, and I was out of school very, very quickly. And then I've, of course, naturally been putting off this last exam. You miss playing D&D? Yeah, I didn't know you were a D&D player. I used to play all the time in high school and some in college. Ran a few one-shots, but my best man actually ran our campaign. We used to play once a week. Oh, you'll be insecure next semester. Okay, I just assume everybody that I talk to that they're currently insecure since of how big the section was. That's awesome. I'll definitely be needing you. No, but there's a few other people that I know that are taking it next semester, so glad we'll be in good company. Okay, so the unfortunate thing is that we have two snipers here, and they're in the back row, so we can't target them unless we have some cleaves to hopefully take them out. Never been able to get a group consistently together. Yeah, I think that's just the vibe with any D&D party, right? That everyone has different schedules, and especially if you're going to play with, say, presumably three people at the very least, two players and one DM, three people alone trying to get their schedule to line up consistently on a weekly basis. It's damn near impossible. So then it's only like exponential if you keep on increasing the number of players that or your uh, travel group. But that's why it was easier to do in high school because what else do you have to do in high school, right? Or early undergrad. What does imp do? On hit, damage the attacker for one. I think we can whirl and then just. Ooh, wait, no. Let's gather a mana, take you out, so that way nobody gets hit. Ooh, someone's dying here. I think it's gonna be Juggler. Yeah, I think we're gonna say rip to the Juggler. It's okay. Hopefully they'll come back next fight. Zombie, I've never had like like okay, so dies if takes 4 more damage in a single attack. Only when I have mage and have the ability to cast whatever the flame spell is that deals 5. Rarely else do I ever kill zombie. Oh, it's killing juggler. It seems well, yeah. I think I've had to accept the mediocrity that juggler is doing, or at least for consistent damage. While these other characters are doing a little bit more. I don't want the poison, but I no, I think I can get a better roll out of you too. Okay, psych, I can't. Big fat X. Again, well, okay. I think we're gonna say goodbye to the vampire for this fight. Get our damage in here, and then let's slice, dealing some AoE. Hopefully we can get either another slice or Whirl can give us some AoE with the two cleaves, or what's this one? Just the one that's gonna do all. Okay, that's not it. That one helps. And then I can kill you? Okay. Ooh. Looked a little sketchy there. I thought I was just looking at maybe a total party kill. You saw the 3X's too? Good, good. I'm glad I wasn't the only one just gawking at my luck. Double all friendly shields, deplete, and deplete will raise the energy by 1. So it's only likely being used once or twice in a fight. I love this spell. Beam, 5 mana, 7 damage, and its range. And it is single cast, so it can only be used once each fight. Not once per turn, but once each fight. But the fact that it's a range damage and a significant amount, it's really nice. We're starting to gain some good bouts of mana with Seer, some with Vampire on the 2. Unfortunately, that's it though. You typically want a third potential production of mana if you're going to have spells that cost more than 3. But then again, as mentioned, you can conserve 3 mana across um, turns. So let's take it. Oh, yes, I do have to equip it. Thank you. Yeah. Actually, let's put it on our knight for this fight. How does the mana system work? So, let me show you by going through it. It's solely as in production of the blue-sided dice, like this symbol, or sometimes some other symbols that might have to do it. It is not regen per turn, unfortunately. There might be some later dice slash characters that can have a mana regen. I'm not sure. There's health regen on some characters, but you actually have to roll it. So this one would do 3 mana single use. After you replace it, you excuse me. After you use it, you replace it with an X. So you get your 3 mana, and you can hold on to it or you can expend it. And this is the cost of said. Ashley Bean, please quit asking if the giveaway has happened. It will happen when it happens. Um, um, so you can collect mana through that, and then there's other roles that will be just 2 energy, and then this one can keep on accumulating. Trying to think of what else can produce mana. Basically, you just want it through multiple characters, and you can conserve that 3 energy. Sometimes there are items in the game that will allow you to conserve 4 mana. I might interchangeably say energy and mana because when I played Hearthstone, it was called mana, and then when I play Slay Spire, it's called energy. So I might accidentally interchangeably use them. To realize I'll do very frequently. Okay, so this is a good pickup. Damage and heal for 2 for Vampire. What's she doing? After the first spell, each turn is cast 1 damage to all enemies. Not terrible. I think we're going to be able to resolve you pretty quickly. You can do better as well. Both of these characters can do better. Okay, random shield. Wow, those were some garbage rolls. Um, hmm. Oh, right, we can't get Wiz because he's in the back. I like this little circle. Once you hit that second HP, you will be stunned. So we should have gone for some other AoE. Oh, well, we don't have any other means of AoE. unless Juggler can randomly throw it. And we'll exert. Get some extra heal. Oh wait, we can slice. Deal 1 damage to all enemies. I forgot we had this spell. And let's do that so that way um, the Wiz doesn't summon some extra characters. The Bonies. Interesting. Juggler is absolutely doing nothing. It's a fun gimmick that whenever these roll face up, they automatically apply. That's what these purple indicators show. But the fact that it's rarely popping up and this 1 in 6 keeps on happening, yeah, it's at the very least aggravating. I don't think we should go for the heal. We should try something else. Okay, thank you, Juggler. Actually doing something for once. And we should just be able to kill with extra burst. Yeah. Very nice. Okay. I have not seen this character, Dancer. So we got some cantrips. We got some abilities to just reroll, adding to our rerolls whenever that pops face up. 1 damage to all enemies. Rampage can be reused if it was lethal. And at that same time, you take 1 damage from pain. I really like this design. That's pretty cool. Because if you have several, you know, little enemies, you can, and especially with cantrips, and you keep on re-rolling, being able to apply it, that's kind of sick. You just kind of have like a little whirlwind effect. If you've played Hearthstone, I immediately just think of the card Defile, where it's 1 AoE, and then if it kills the enemy, it recast. And I that's a really sick mechanic. No X's is pretty cool as well, and this is also a good mechanic. Juggler certainly needs it for how much he gets targeted. Dodge all enemy attacks and effects. Um, just straight up invulnerability if you choose to take your turn. Vampire's doing pretty good work. I don't think we need to necessarily upgrade her or him or they rather. Um, you would be able to benefit some extra mana, which comes at a fortunate ability of being able to cast our beam spell since it's going to require 5 energy. What's this? Oh, yes, I remember this. Strand. It's 4 mana. Heal 2, spell, rescue. If it's rescuing an enemy that would die right on the brink, it's just a free 4 energy, free 2 HP. It's very conditional, of course, but if it works out, it's good. But again, I stress it's clearly conditional of class. Yeah, rather than a red class. Red class is pretty strong right now. Hey, very very exciting. Um, just seeing if we need to use anything. Let's put this back over here because we might not care if Knight dies. You once dealt 50 damage with Dancer in 1 turn with boost and undying buffs. Okay, also, excuse me. I had this incredible run the other day, and it wasn't on stream. I had a yellow character. It, I think it might have been some sort of, it wasn't Knight, but something similar to it. Should have been at least a level 3 character, right? And where you deal 10 damage to a single target, right? And it comes with the expense of death. That character dies after using it, right? Class dies after usage. Now, I had one item to where it applies your damage to a cleave fashion. So I could deal 10 damage in a cleave. 3 enemies take 10 damage. It's not a knight, but I'm gonna say it's a knight. Well, no, I should say yellow character just for the sake of clarity. Yellow character dies. His other item was that when he dies, it's like a burst of 4 mana. So then my spells get a lot of mana fed to them. My red character had the revive ability. My yes, barbarian. Thank you. Um, and then it was my gray character had the ability of you target an ally and they reuse their roll. So what would happen is that my barbarian would deal 10 damage in a cleave fashion, die, I get 4 mana back. I revive my barbarian, he's alive. I use my great character so they can re-roll. They deal another 10 cleave, and then I gain another 4 mana. And so I had 8 mana and have just dealt 20 damage cleave. And then I could pretty much clean up for the other fights. It was incredible. I just kept on rolling through the final acts like it was none other. It was so stupid but fun. But I like that's what I've gathered from this is that if you can really get some synergy going, you're unstoppable. But that's also just like Slay the Spire, which is what I love about these games. Is that if you're really thinking about your deck building or dice building, whatever you want to call this construction, um, it is so fun and ridiculous. Okay, so what are we doing here? All heroes get -1 max HP at the end of each turn, minimum 1. Yeah, that shows that we just need to deal some damage. How many waves and bosses are there, or is it continuous until white? It is 20 floors, and I think it's a boss every 5, if I'm not mistaken. So the 20th floor will have the big bad um, enemy, the BBEG, big bad evil guy. Let's do this since growth can allow us more mana. And I think you characters can produce something a little bit more valuable. I want you to hopefully block. There might be some sort of endless mode, Div, which would be pretty cool. We'll take the cleave, and we can take the mana. Block seems good. What does Dancer have for us? Another reroll? Okay. Oh, okay. So now we've got some math to do. So I think we should cleave you first. Okay, let's really think about this. I used to think about this all the time on Hearthstone with the said character who's Warlock with Defile. I think we can get rid of all of them, right? So we have one cleave. If we strike Rotten, this will be at 1, this will be at 3. We do this. Well, we need to be on this side, right? What if we go or are we just slightly off? We could slice. We have the energy. We have the mana to slice. What is this? Oh, heal. Um, we do want this bony out since our knight might be dying otherwise. Shouldn't be a problem. I would think we're gonna slice here, right? Also, just for math purposes, so you can play at home. Bone shards deal 1 damage to adjacent allies upon death. So that's why I feel like there's a huge potential to clear all these bonies. I think we're gonna start here. If not, we can undo, which is a pleasant part of this game. In case we're bad. Do that. And then we're gonna slice. Then we're going to do this. And did that again. And we can even do this again. But you would die. Well, we can block you. So just do it. That was a huge turn. That's fun. I'm going to have a lot of that going on. I can already tell. This is fantastic, giving max HP to all of our characters, especially with Dancer, where she might, or he, I would assume it's a she, looks like a she. Um, she will be doing that frequently. Do we just go for damage? Actually, we should just block for you, right? That's great. You can do better. You can potentially get 4, especially if we're having reroll, so might as well. Don't think we're going to do that. I'd rather see 3 damage or just keep on rolling for cantrips. Ooh. Is that ideal? That's ideal. Love that. We'll block you. We'll gain some mana, deal some damage. And we can conserve this 2 mana, so let's hold on to it. Okay. I kind of want to just try to go for the kill. I know we're not going to get there, but let's put some resources into it, including Night, where we'll exert that. Go again. Ooh, what a pickup. Did we get there? We got there. Oh, that feels good. That was a fun fight. Okay, we get another item. I love this item. Add cantrip to the rightmost side. Active which cantrips activate during rolling if face up. So if we did this to Seer and the mana, and we got this right side to roll, if it rolls, we just gain 2 mana, which is so strong. So not active with Vampire, because this is the rightmost side, having to be where this would be. So Knight also doesn't do anything. Only 2 damage with that. It's kind of cute where she could just be invulnerable after gaining that, and then keep on rolling if it happens to land. What's this one? Replace the 2 right sides with heal all sides. Right. Retaining their original value and keywords. Retaining their original value. Oh, Ralphie. He's just laying fully face down and just barking. He could not be bothered, but he feels to be heard, like he needs to be heard. I see the strength in this, but I don't think we're at the point where we particularly need to be healing that much. I'd rather try to get some sort of craziness with cantrip. Maybe he's just adding to the little cosplay that's going on. If anything, this is the appropriate time to start barking. I love this. Let's add cantrip. And oh, oh no, wait, I can just move Slice somewhere else. Um, we want it on the 2 mana, right? Don't think we particularly want this. He's. I was just about to think, could you roll the dodge and then like keep on clicking this? But it does say only dodge all enemy attacks. If you were just completely involved, that would be sick. If you could roll the cantrip on this, and then you just re-roll and land on this, and hopefully like do a whirlwind or a rampage. Order matters for relics. Ah, I see. Thank you. I would have just continued on and um, not had that benefit. Thank you. So that's pretty sick. I hope to get that, especially when we can be re-rolling Entrit from our dancer. Let's see if we can bump off here. Another re-roll. I shouldn't accept just 3 mana right now, right? Especially if I've already been granted another. Could take a cleave. But this does slice. What if I got the 3 mana for slice and I get this cleave and then I get the AoE and then I can take out a sniper and then my blue character is not in as much danger? I think that's certainly a line to go. Okay. Are you dying here, son? Okay, now I gotta go for block. And you can't heal 5 if you haven't already taken damage. So turn 1 heals are practically useless unless your character died and you're using on a res character. Really unfortunate. I think I just gotta roll again. Wow. So blue dies. You know, another way I would have survived is if I got this 2 mana and I could have used the 5 on here. Yeah, you can't prevent damage with heals unless there is a specific item that can do that, where your extra heals convert into shields. Yeah, but shields can like stack. Very unfortunate here. So let's cleave. Wait, I can take care of you. Oh, wait. Let's slice them. Okay, you're barely alive. Right. This is exert. So you after that last attack, we couldn't do anything with that particular the way that particular attack read. Yeah, the vitality keyword, but it's different from heals, and so our vampire does have vitality, which I really like. I had one run where um, we increased, I think, vitality to all characters by 3, and then also had another character that could, of course, target a character's die and re-roll it. So I had like 6 max HP in a couple turns, but like to all characters. It was very strong. And so I definitely see the effect of, or the benefit of that. I was about to say, that's free, but we can just do that. This. So maybe you can do, okay, you'll just not take damage from troll. That's fine. You are dying. Okay. um, alrighty then. I think I will have enough damage to get into this. Okay, sorry, Dave. This game actually doesn't have music. I just found this playlist on Spotify, um, of medieval fantasy DMCA free music. This particular playlist has been a bop. I wish this game did have in-game music though. But I found this last night in prep for a stream, and oh wait, no, it's not this one. Or is it a different one? It is not that playlist I just said. I got a few different ones. Let me see which one's playing. Or did it go into something else? Okay, well, it was one of these playlists. I should source it. But yeah, it is not in-game music. I'll give you a link so that way actually buy it or have to download it. Assuming you have Spotify. But it does fit pretty strongly. Oh, right. We cannot do that. Well, that's fine. We don't need to. Um, that's okay, right? I want you to deal damage. Do I accept the 3? I think I accept the 3. That's what you use. Very nice. I wasn't sure if you were Apple Music person. Shield 3. I guess I should. Ooh, that's a great roll. Let's protect Whirl. He has the most potential for damage. The regen on Troll can be really aggravating to get through. Hey, that's some damage. Just do that. Great. And we get our Seer back. Okay. Curator can be fun. Deal 6 damage, plus 3 if pristine. So it would be dealing base 3. Times 2 if you still have full HP. Is this a Steam game? It's actually not on Steam either, you know? It's on itch.io, itch.io, and it's actually a pretty good deal. So it's $7, and it comes with a download of your PC, your Android, and a Mac. So you get 3 uses out of it, rather than like when I had Slay the Spire on my Switch. You're making this sound difficult. I know. Maybe I should just write you a full summary of everything before you ask anything, because you're coming up empty a lot. And no, I totally get it. These are very normal questions. A game to where that you would suspect that such music would be fitting it, and that a game like this would be available on Steam. But yeah, I've never had any. I've never played anything on itch.io before, but this one's a good one. So what character? I like the Stalwart where you can shield 2 with cleave. I also like the double use keyword. So you can shield 2, say one character, and shield 2 another character. The 5 damage exert is very nice. I think one of the most underrated things, or maybe one of the keywords I've had to really appreciate, is cleanse. Reduce negative effects by 3. So any poisoning or weakening, petrified, even. Very strong. Question is our world needing an upgrade, or is our knight needing an upgrade? Bonus equal to mana. +1 at the end of each turn. That is good. Curator really does a little bit of everything against their name, but it's a bonus equal to hero's current shields. We don't gain a lot of shields except for knight if the pristine keyword is true. And then this is the death, one of the death die. 6 damage, die 6. We don't have any res mechanics. Bloodlust is good. But see, I like the whirl right now with the dancer, with cantrips and setting up like a rampage turn and the AoE, I think we can still get by with Whirl for now, rather than like basically Curator just has a lot of variability. We don't have a lot of shields going into him, so it doesn't seem useful. We don't have any res. Stalwart just makes more sense here. Plus the 5 damage rather than 3 damage for an exert. Much more worth. Let's take the Stalwart here and recheck our inventory. Okay. That's kind of funny if you were to add cantrip to the exert of 5 of your big damage. 1 second. Man, I keep on trying to open my phone. I've said this multiple times already, but I'm still not used to it. I keep on trying to open my phone and then it's not recognizing my Face ID, so I have to manually enter code. Um, okay. Also, I'm so itchy on my face. Okay, I think vitality is going to be important here. Whirl is getting the crap knocked out of it. Dies if damaged 5 times a turn. So maybe cantrips could be doing face painting too strong. I know. Uh, you don't realize how much you touch your face in just a few hours until you can't touch it. And it is bothering me like crazy. Stalwart, I think you could do better if you had like cleanse or the double 2 rather than just the cleave 2. Don't care about what Ogre's doing here that much. I think you can do better too, Whirl. Let's reroll all. Yes, nice. Okay, so dies if damaged 5 times a turn. So I would need to deck him 4 more times. This could be used as another attack. I think I should still reroll you though because of cantrips. That's fine. Is this fine? No, actually, you can only stand to get better unless it's just this one. I think the cleave. And yeah, okay. Let's reroll. That was the worst one you could get? So you are dying, in fact. Yeah, 1, 2, and then 3, because we don't have anything for 1 mana. That's that's a little tough. So then I should stop trying to attack you since you're not actually gonna die in this turn, right? Um, let's. Oh, this is very heavenly music going on. No, we should still attack you, because then with the lost character, we're not likely to deal the 5 damage in 1 turn, or damage 5 times in 1 turn. Rip. Okay, Sierra's next on the chopping block. I would love. Again, you can do better if you just hit the cantrip or growth now. Well, growth. Okay, I guess. Yes, I would say that's funny. That was very like in memoriam of Whirl. I'm not digging these rolls. Oh my gosh. Um. Hmm. Okay. So we can still all survive, right? And this is actually better. That. Oof. Tough. Yes. Maybe we should try to burst that. If I take the 3 damage, I think we can still do better. Well, this is 5 mana, so I can just kill 7. Okay. Deal 7. Perfect. And then this is not gonna protect Seer. A reroll. That's fine. Blast him. Very cool. I'm gonna just show you I'm giving you a valiant effort, Seer. No hard feelings. Oh. Okay. 5 plus 2 plus 1. Not enough. I think I just need to reroll this. Right? We accept that y'all will die, and we just now have to rely on our orange character? Okay. Or does that actually say that? Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, I forgot I had this Moobot. This is for when my Slay the Spire challenge is going. That's not active. Ignore the Moobot message. Hey, Contessa. Hope you're doing well. Um, I hope you're doing a fine time. Yeah, phew, indeed. That was a thinker. We're just here playing some Slice and Dice. Probably be doing a giveaway here. Not too short in a little bit of time. Play some middle side with Shield Zero Flesh. I haven't seen Flesh. Bonus equal to your current HP. And that's pretty good with Stalwart. You would remove cleanse. What's Anvil doing? Add steel to the middle side. Bonus equal to this hero's current shield. Also good with Stalwart. How's our run going? It is going. We are pretty much committing a single character to death almost every fight. But to naturally pull it off at the end in a grandiose fashion. Entertainment at its finest, really. This is a terrible fight for us. Null, armor 1, reduce damage taken from spells and dice by 1. So with Dancer, with the cantrips and Rampage, they will take nothing. Very problematic. Now, how do I feel about this? Place a middle shield with 0 flesh. Bonus equal to your current HP. Add steel to the middle side. Bonus equal to this hero's current shields. Really, we're not blocking with any other characters, so Anvil goes to waste, right? Because the block has to come from Stalwart, and it would have to come prior to the usage. So Erythrocyte is either our take or we take a random tier 7. I think this is good, right? Stalwart can block for potentially 10, especially if we're using heals from Vampire. Can make this actually valuable, or potentially even more with the Vitality. I think Erythrocyte, right? Block 10 seems pretty good. Kind of. Oh, wait. I was about to say, it kind of makes me wish we took the Curator because Curator has an attack to where it is equivalent to the shields of Curator. So you can convert that shield into damage. So you could have converted Stalwart's flesh into shields into damage. Be cool, but we were offered them side by side. Let's take it. More opportunities for Erythrocyte. Yeah, I agree. The other one seems very limiting. And hopefully we can find like some items that would increase our max HP. We are definitely using this to just take out a null, since this effectively requires 4 damage at once. At least 4 damage. War Chief, what does it you do? All monsters, +1 to all size. And that's concurrent? Oh. I'm getting I'm getting smacked here. Oh my god. Lord. Gray did something to piss him off. So this, like I said, is useless. Only effective against war chiefs. So is cleave. Oh, so I want the 4 damage or the 2 damage from Whirl. So is slice. Oh, this is very problematic. Yeah, that's bad. I think we'll take this, take that. This is doing nothing unless it's hitting a war chief. Okay. So we don't care about our Whirl then dying, right? Oh, well, we don't. Hmm. Can we heal Seer? Can heal you to 4. Let me just do the math. Okay, you do live. Stalwart, you are taking out. What is this? 6 damage, and this is 8 damage. You're gone. And then this is 2 and 1. Okay, so we. Oh, but it's. I thought a null was attacking the yellow. Instead, Stalwart can viably live. Wait. Let's go back. Get our mana. You gone. You. Oops. Gone. And protect you. Okay. Oof. Preserving one more character at a time. Yeah, cantrip. Finally, it's enrolled. Do we take the 2 damage ability to deal 2 damage from vampire? Is that sufficient? Really like the undo button. I know it's like they realized, like, yeah, you're gonna have to take some time and think about some actions, order of events. Now, at the end of a run, it'll tell you how many times you hit the undo button as far as just like stats go. It's very interesting to note. Reroll. Okay, I'm gonna take that. I hope I do better than this. That's bad. 2 mana. I can potentially do better. Very likely to do better. Okay, it's the same. That's fine. Then we have to, unfortunately, exert so much energy or mana for that. Just because of the way Null works. See a Stalwart? Two mana. That can be sufficient for us. We can cleave, and then you deal your 3. We have only upsides, I think, unless it's the growth. Okay, that's fine. Heal our whirl. Especially after making him almost shit his pants after seeing how much damage was about to come to him the other turn. Okay, next turn reroll, so I want and actually you're gonna die here pretty soon. So yeah. Okay, guaranteed death. Just let me end it. Okay. Very nice. Veteran. Purely just better stats, like dimensional stats, but I don't know, kind of limited in capabilities. Or we like some AoE. Now Chronos. Chronos is really cool. Um, +2 mana growth, and then of course that mana only excels. Comes with a cantrip already, and if we replace these same items on Chronos, where these 2 slots are 2 mana, and with the cantrip button, we are likely to keep on rolling and getting more mana. That this also is such a huge action. Target hero can use their dice again. Um, not a lot going on right now, but I think it's such a great um, action you can have on your team. You can really set up some nice combos. Even just setting up Vitality, where then Dancer can hopefully use a lot more turns for this. Or maybe if you're 1 damage off from completing a Whirlwind, you can. I'm going to keep on calling it Whirlwinds. I know it's Rampage and whatnot. But keep on like spiraling, keeping your turn going. So huge. And even when Stalwart is full health, you can use this shield of 10 twice, 20 block. I just don't see how it could not be Chronos. I mean, Veteran is just barely better than Whirl. And Chronos the Seer, it's huge upgrade. Okay, so as Astamasta indicated, order of items is important. Let's do that. Chronos looks like solid G here. And with Dancer and Chronos both having the rerolls, they'll be able to feed off each other. Although for this turn, I could really benefit just from dodging, couldn't I? Maybe. You can certainly be better. I think you can be better. These HP must be removed individually. So Slate has to get hit 5 times unless it's with like a big damage spell, if I'm not mistaken. Because I thought I used like a beam on it once, but we'll see. So Whirl, Stalwart are dying here. Stalwart could potentially block for more. Let's see. Like a cleave block. Yeah, let's do that. Cantrip and reroll, very nice. Okay, we got 2 rerolls. We could heal you. I like healing Stalwart. Let's keep the rolls going. Let's do this because we could cleave, block twice. We could center it on Vampire and then center it on Whirl. The reroll cantrips are so crazy. Okay, Dancer does get to full block. Let's do that. We'll heal Stalwart. Active choking, I guess. And block centered on Stalwart twice because Whirl's going to really need it. Okay. It's a fine turn. We didn't deal too much damage, other than some cantrips going on. I think we can do better. I like this. Okay, so you're really not. Oh no, you could do better. Do we accept the 2-minute growth? I think so. I think we need some. Well, no, I would want you to block maybe a few times. Actually, let's do this. Take the vitality. Because then I might just block for 2 over one of these characters and then some more. So also the way with cantrips, you get to cast them and then you get to use them again. Pretty pog when you've collected them. So Stalwart is now blocking for more. And let's block Kronos. Or Kronos, rather. Let's start trying to take out Slate. Easy 4 mana, yeah. And oh, we could just take out Slate. Okay. Then let me undo that. Let me start with this. Do you do that? Okay, great. So now I don't even have to shield Kronos and then block Whirl. That's much better. Getting rid of an enemy. What what action do I want to reroll even? Nothing right now, unless it's like this 4 attack. I can't exert twice, I would imagine. Yeah. Unless it's maybe vitality. Vitality could be good. I do like actually just healing for 5 on Stalwart. I feel like we should reroll just because of our cantrips. Um, Try again. Okay. And then I think we should do that. So Stalwart gets a lot of health. Um, Help block. Who needs the block? Either Dancer or Kronos? Maybe Kronos. Hmm. I like the AoE block. 2 rerolls, let's go. Another reroll. I should just reroll since I can get the cantrip of mana. And maybe this yellow die will be 4. Okay, I need to cash that in. Okay. Keep on going. Do I accept 3 damage? I think I should accept 3 damage. In growth. Yeah, that's okay. And let's heal everybody by 2. We conserve 1 mana for next turn. Hopefully we could try to get a beam off. Okay, cantrip, nice. Can help block. Yeah, we'll need that for this turn. What is growth again? So when you use it, it increases by 1. So if we keep on using a mana with the growth, it's going to be increasing. So like this top one was at 2, and then it's at 3. So if we roll the 3 again, then it will be at 4. What's really fun is I had this one roll. I'm going to just keep on referring to other runs I've had because it's just the craziness of this game that can produce such enticing and fun little quirks. If you have cantrip and growth, just rolling it face up will produce like increase its value. So for instance, if this cantrip had growth on it, just rolling it to 2 and then using again rolling it again would go into 3 and rolling it again just to 4 without ever having to lock it in. It'd be a fun combo. Let's get you some HP. Hmm. Hey, that's 7 mana. What's this one? Slow? 1 damage, weaken, cleave. Hmm. I think I just want to deal damage right now. Yeah. Maybe I should have gone for damage on Stalwart then. But honestly, that last roll of a 4 to 3 was just so much. And you're dead. Easy. Good fight. Copy the other equipped items on this hero. I like this a lot. You get to, I don't know, just add some combos, really. Um, Add cleave to the middle side. What characters will benefit from cleave to the middle side? That doesn't work. That's meaningful. Oh, you could potentially block for like 10 cross 3. Never seen the clay item. It's pretty cool. I've had it to where um, it just boosts some regular stats. Like I have Horus, where +1 to all sides. I've had it with that, making it +2 to all sides essentially. Be really strong. I don't think this would really work because it's already hitting all. But if it does, um, yes, 3 more characters or maybe just 2 characters. Does the cleave match the modifier? Do you mean like if cleave were to be put on this whirl's middle face, they would deal 4 damage in a cleave fashion, or that like, well, I'm trying to find some other good results. Um, it would help block. Like if we had this block, it would also do that. Like that 4, it wouldn't. Yeah, it would precisely deal 4. So it just adds the keyword, which is really huge. So it could add the cleave to this shield, which is what I'm kind of thinking. Being able to shield 10 across 3 characters. Um, so that's immediately good, right? Copy the other equipped items on this hero. What are our characters holding? Nothing on Dancer. +1 to all basic damage sides. It's not particularly interesting. That doesn't even work because replacing the same side. Um, that doesn't work, I don't think. Having a second beam doesn't do anything. Add cantrip to the rightmost side. I don't think you could add cantrip twice. I would imagine that doesn't work. And then replacing the 2 right sides with +2 mana. But since it says replace and not add, I would imagine that doesn't do anything. So clay is almost completely useless in this scenario. But Olympian Trident is particularly good with our Stalwart. And then we'll just shift the spell over to another character. More than fine with that. Who's typically alive? Vampire, you're kind of alive. You're ready for an upgrade though, Vampire. You're the next to go. Dancer's always alive, so let's do that. It's meaningful to not appropriate, to designate a spell on a character that you know will be living, because if that character dies, it takes the spell with them. You cannot use that spell. Oh, is that right? Um, you cannot use that spell once that character has died. It's meaningful to have your spells available. Cantrip, Pog. Oh, I'm getting attacked for a lot suddenly. I think I'll take the. Let's think. What do we want here? The spiker on hit, on any physical hit, damage the attacker for 2. You call after taking damage for the first time. Each turn, move back this turn, which means they're then only available to be attacked with range or cleave. Fanatic is going to be dealing 4 damage to our Stalwart. We need to protect our Vampire, right? Don't care about Cleanse. We can do much better than that. Also Whirl. Actually, we don't want like a. No, wait. We can still do like a Cleave. We can just focus on Fanatic so Spiker doesn't hit Whirl. Take the 2 mana. Another reroll. I really want to try to get this. Oh my god, I don't think I equipped my item, did I? Pretty. Yeah, I don't see the cleave indicator. F me. So I'm just without that benefit. Okay. Wait. I can beam you, so vampire's not taking any damage, so I don't need to waste block. See ya. And let's go for a fanatic. So if Dancer evades, that's totally fine. I think I'll take that. That's also acceptable, increasing our max HP. I could have you block twice, and that seems very valuable. I think I'll take you, and then I hope to get 2 damage. Ooh. Well, bit of a lucky boy. So I don't think I want to block twice. I think I'd rather just increase our max HP twice. Seems good. This is just net 2 damage. My wife is texting me. Hold on. And oh, screw Face ID. I don't think I want to keep the reroll, right? Is this fine? I might want mana or vitality, so I should reroll as that as well. Actually, even 5 HP would be fine. Ooh, that's bad. That's useless. Maybe this, if we're accepting you're gonna die? Let's try not to accept that. Okay. Hey, you're not dying. Ooh. Steady hands. Roll 2,000 dice, unlocks an item. The coin? Cool. +1 to the left side cannot be locked. What does locked mean? I don't know. Seems fine. Cool. Coin is very fun. What does locked mean, Pastor Master? Does it mean that like you can't designate it to a character, or It doesn't. That +1 isn't viable to when you lock in your die. Oh, this is a little lively. Okay, so we can either upgrade our vampire or upgrade our whirl. Bash, 5 damage heavy, 7 damage exert. Ooh, okay, I love this, right? Bonus equal to hero's current shields. If our stalwart is blocking for our bash, we can deal maybe 12 damage. You have to keep your 5 dice if you want to not re-roll the character. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Profit. Gain 4 vitality, which is very, very good with Stalwart and Dancer, but more Stalwart. Heal 3, rescue. This side can be used again if it saves a hero. Heal 1 to all allies, regen. Gosh, both are so strong. Um, there are times that we don't want AoE, or like don't care for a little bit, like we saw Spiker. We would like more mana. I feel like our only usage of, like, the only thing we particularly care about is the shields. Well, it is just good all around damage. How much do we need of that? Kind of need that. We really do. You've fallen off significantly now. Okay, let's do that. This is good, but um, we'll just like keep on slightly healing until we happen to die. It's my suspicion. Like, we won't be able to keep up with some characters, especially in the boss fights. So we need to be able to have the um like burst damage. So let's go with Bash. Yep. Oops. I put the cleave on the dancer. That's why I was very curious. Like, such a fool. Okay, so now. Oh wait. Again, sides or priority is important. Let's do this. Okay, so now we can actually block AoE. +1 to damage to all basic sides. Is it just you? Okay. And replace the 2 sides with 2 damage. I actually like a stun an enemy with equal or less HP than you. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So you are immediately good. I think this will be good. If I can take out some snipers. Do I have any other range damage? Slice. If I get some mana. Okay. I don't know why my mouse is like catching on something. Yeah, it's not picking up. What the heck? What are you doing right here? 5 damage to send. Also hits below. I could stun you. I like that. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna keep on rolling. We'll take the 2 mana. We can use this again. Actually, that's... no, wait. Not valuable. Unless we did... okay, wait. Maybe we do want that. Yeah, we'll take it, because then we can just, like, block like crazy. Well, we don't care about blocking that much. Because we're gonna stun you. So many decisions to make. Yeah, let's get the mana, actually. No, wait, I didn't want all that. That. Yeah. Let's get mana. That's fine. Because we're gonna bash you. And then we're gonna block. Cleave. Do we want to do this? 1 damage, we can cleave. I like that. I like that a lot. I'd like to get that thing again. Okay. Ooh. Give me that. If you've seen I Think You Should Leave, one of my favorite shows, I just immediately thought of they're at the restaurant. I think it's season 2, and it's the professor who wants his students burger. I'm just like, give me that. That lives rent free in my brain. We can bash the banshee again, or yeah, bash the banshee. Or damage. I don't think so. I think we want to try to get like a whirlwind thing again. Take 3 mana. Take the stun, I suppose. Do we care about this? We'll take mana as well. Or that. Yeah, that's okay. Give me whirlwind. Okay. Meaningful, actually. You've never heard of that show? If you're slightly familiar with Saturday Night Live, it's by the character Tim. Well, not character, by the actor Tim Robinson. He directs and acts in it. It is so heavily present on social media. Like, if you've ever seen the bit, or like a picture of a guy in a hot dog suit that says that we're all looking for the guy who did this, that's from that show. Um, I know there's several other little bits, and it's definitely like a show that if you watch it, you just have it's just full of inside jokes and clips, really. Because they're all filled with like 4 minutes to 5 minute sketches of 20 minutes. But it's on Netflix. Highly recommend. Wait, you just died? So I shouldn't even bash you? Okay. Snipers are trying to flee. Will you let them escape? Yes, I'll be nice. Replace the middle side with heal and shield 2, cleave, self heal, self shield. Middle side. Also, ooh, dolphins are really good. Add echo to all sides. Wait, to all sides? Let me think about that. Let's evaluate Goblet of Life first, right? Place the middle side with heal and shield 2 cleave. Dancer does not want that. I don't think Bash wants that. Maybe? I don't know. I think comboed with this, Bash might want to deal that much damage. You would never replace that. I kind of like the Vitality. I could see this, though. And then you'd never replace that. Okay, Echo. Add Echo to all sides. I've seen the keyword before. I think I've used it. Copy the value of previously used dice this turn. Copy the value. Copy the value? I'm going to just keep on saying value. So if we use Stalwart and got like shield 10, the echo thing, or 10 vitality, it should work like that, right? 10 vitality to all characters. Could you imagine? Ashley Beam, I feel like you are a bot. Deuces. I think Dolphin would be good. Now, where do we want to maximize it? Add echo to all sides. Okay, that's insane, right? um, especially if we get this, or even just like 5. This 5 or 7. This music is intensifying. Um, Add echo to all sides. Probably the value previously used to dice this previously used. Also, so we'll have to be mindful of just our order, right? Okay. I think it's best here. Potential bits of mana. Like 10 mana. Just doing some theory crafting here. What about Vampire? You could increase max HP by all characters by 10. Same with mana. Or deal 10 or heal 10. What truly is better? What's also funny is that if you, oh no, it wouldn't necessarily work with the cantrips because you'd have to already lock in your value. I think this is okay. I'm just, I guess I'm really just split between Vampire and Kronos. It's kind of like a middle ground, right? Vampire gets much better. I mean, Cronus is already good. Really, like, do we want the 10 mana or not? Or I think this actually might be stronger. Let's see it. Let's see. How do we feel about this? Basilisk, turn the attacking side. Okay, actually, as I continued to just like go endlessly in circles, because of Basilisk, I forgot about this character. On attacking sides, Petrify, here comes block for the rest of combat, or for the rest of this fight. Um, I feel like just gaining mana and being able to burst them down is going to be more important. Cantrip mana is pretty sweet, but I think I gotta try to get the 10 mana. I think in the next fight I will have it to what I just set up. Okay. Oh wait. So then can we put the cantrip on here? If we just roll, you can just be invuln, right? I think so. I think that's how we want to do it. Let's try it. At the very least, it's funny. Because nothing else on the furthest right wants the cantrip or can use the cantrip. That's also bad. Okay. Let's see what we're rolling with. No pun intended, sorry. It worked! Oh my god. Okay, but you're not even getting attacked. What the hell? And so what Echo is trying to do, because this is a cantrip and has 0 value, it's trying to echo this, which is fine. Like, it's not our true value, right? This is all really bad. But we can do this. And then we have 5 mana. And slow seems pretty good, right? 1 damage weaken. So all of them. Much better. That's actually huge. Okay, so Echo is broken, right? If we have anything like of significant value. Okay, Pog. Reroll. Do we want the vitality? Yeah. Take that as well. Wait, no. We want to try to get the damage because of Stalwart Cleave. I guess this doesn't matter. Actually, it could do a reroll to where we can get the shield damage. Okay. Wait. 7 damage exert. No, we still don't care. And we don't care for this either. We want to try to evade, I guess. Okay, we do. It's so easy. Again, we still want the shield damage. Okay, in a stun. We can just stun Basilisk. that meaningful? Let's wait. Block you guys. Gain 10 mana. Oh wait, order. That. No, you're good. I totally know what you're trying to say, Dave. Yeah, this is broken. It's gain 12 mana. Um, we want that, and then we can just kill Basilisk, and then do that. Probably the safest or the best combo. Poisoned. I don't think we care that we're poisoned. Yes, that's our best thing we could get. We don't want the use your thing again, right? Use your allies thing. We just want the mana. Like the max HP. This, use this. You are dying the time being kind of if their turns actually was. Oh wait. Sorry. I gotta do proper value. There we go. It's so easy. We heal? No, you're only healing them. We can just kill you, right? Wait, let's do this. Yeah. That way you live. And I would be pretty alarmed if we couldn't get kill here, which we definitely overkill. Sure. Okay. So here is where our vampire is going to be replaced, right? We could. Oh. So. Oh, hero. I was about to say, I thought it was to all monsters, and then I would put the echo on this one, and then the enemies could get poison for 10. Thus, 10 damage unblockable at the end of every turn, but we would also be dying. So let's not do that. Heal 2, regen, fine. Mana is also fine. Liquor for 4 mana. 4 mana, heal 20, cleanse well. What about this one? Heal and shield 2. Heal 2 W's. Operate, revive the topmost defeated ally. Deplete, cost 1 mana each time it is cast. Now, Hexia has this very punishing mechanic, mana burn. Whenever mana is spent, deal that much damage to the bottom hero. So Kronos is getting some hits. I would then want to go ahead and like preemptively give him some heals which then can help with that. Hmm. I don't like these red characters that much. They're not that impactful. I mean, maybe I'm underrating them. Regen is good. This is good. But you have an X. Maybe you're just better than. I also like the revive option. Let's take the surgeon. Yepers. And put this on you. Okay. Okay. Final boss. BBEG. This means you're summoning a demon, right? A demon, yeah. Okay, so we're looking for your value, right? But then with so much mana, we're gonna be practically dying. This is good, right? To take out one of you small guys. On hit, attacker takes equal damage to me. God, Hexia is so difficult. Yes, we got that one. We got the mana. Heal and shield too. Do we want this? We're taking 2 damage every time we play it, because 1 mechanically and then 1 Hexia. But we can just block you. Like that. Okay. And I think this is good. Or acceptable. Better than X, I guess. Who am I blocking? Am I blocking Kronos? I think so, because he's about to use like 10 mana, and otherwise Hexia will punish it with mana burn. Again, whenever mana is spent, deal that much damage to the bottom hero, and Kronos is liability here. We should be doing some slicing, right? Ouch. Oh, I did not like that. What is on hit damage 1 attacker? Okay, I shouldn't do that. Would you die? You nearly die. Let's do that then. Or should we? Let's actually weaken, like slow this one, because these two. So that way they're a little bit more protected. I think that will conclude my turn. A lot to think about here. Okay. We get this again. Could heal you. think that seems valuable. I'm not a fan about these seagulls. I'm gonna go to next. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, but you're not getting a block. Hmm. Let's see what comes of this. Wait. You see what I see? Wait, that not? Oh, that was 20. Okay, I was like, I thought that would just like bop you. Okay, that seems like a pretty good turn. Thank you, Pastor Master. Yeah, that was sick. Heal again? We really want the AoE. The AoE block, right? We can do better. Yes, it's so easy. I'd like the shield like slam effect again. Okay. That's fine. So we'll do this. Then we'll gain our mana. We could bash you. What are you doing? What's this? Do damage to all enemies? Do I really care? I don't think I care. Bong. Um. Oh, and then like you can die. Okay, that seems fun. Um. And then you don't do anything. What a turn that was. Five could be valuable. Hello? How many times have we rolled this? This has been insane. Let's go. Classic Heart streak. Get a streak of 2 on Classic Heart. Unlocks a monster. Wow. And that has been a great Classic Hard run of Slice and Dice. I am going to run another because we are 6 hours and 30 minutes into